Hey guys, and welcome back to World of Tanks with Captain Jack Barbosa. These are not live games. Yeah. Sorry, I spaced out a little bit there. So I've been kind of busy, I've just been right now busy with what work I can get, and then trying to record for you guys, but it's it's not particularly easy to do with all the family stuff going on. I'm not gonna go into it because I don't want to bore you with that stuff. So let's just jump into the replay. I'll have two for you today. The first one's on Sand River with my Panther 88, and I know a lot of people say this tank isn't as good as the CDC, but I really like it. A little bit more than the CDC in my opinion, so that's why I play it. And I don't really remember why I stopped right there, but I'm coming up into this B0 area to snipe down on all the people camping the ridgeline. And yeah, so the reason why I think the Panther 88 is a little bit better is because, well, it has a lot worse mobility than the CDC, but it has armor that can be trolly. You can bounce a shot with it, and the gun is just so much better in my opinion. And yeah, so right now I'm trying to find shots, but it's not really working out. So I'd make a bit of a mistake here and block the Cromwell. I didn't mean to do that, but he does get away without taking any more damage, so no harm, no foul. And right there, I did bounce a shot. I believe it was from the Cromwell, though. And then looking for a shot on the J Panther. See, he's overexposed. And the first shot was really lucky. I blew his track off, and so I aim at his front drive wheel and keep pumping shots into him. And he gets a little salty, but unfortunately that's where my luck runs out, because I miss a couple shots and don't keep him perma-tracked, and he gets away. And thankfully he alerts me in chat, otherwise I would have kept shooting. And then Cromwell, really unlucky shot there, bounced, or got eaten by the tracks. And just poking for another shot and picking up the Cromwell. And right now it looks pretty good. The scores are 5-3. We have knocked down quite a few of their tanks, and there's the Panther, and I have been spotted because I'm getting shot at. So just pull back, wait a little bit. J Panther 2 is even more salty now. And there we go. I shouldn't be spotted anymore. And there he is, along with a T-28 prototype. Now, one mistake that I think, or one little issue I have, is that I think I stay in this position for too long. But then again, looking back, or what was going through my head at the time was I didn't think I could make it down there without taking a bunch of unnecessary damage from the prototype and the two moots. There's another moots there, but you just can't see him. And now going for the tracking shot, missed unfortunately. You know, .33 accuracy on this gun, so good, misses. Put two blind shots there just in case, and I figure he's probably not there anymore. So I just wait to see if he gets spotted again. Doesn't look like it. The moots get spotted though, so I'm going to pull forward and try and get a shot on him. And I do not believe that I'll be able to get it. Now, you may think I'm blocked. Nope, I did take a shot from the moots. I don't really know how. I thought I was outside of his spotting distance, but as you can see, that moots is sitting up here sniping too. He's a little bit farther back than me, and that's probably why he told me to fall back, because I was blocking his shot, but he could move forward a little bit. And I could have gone for that tracking shot there, but I never did, and then blind shot at the moots. I fire a lot of blind shots this game, if you haven't noticed. And now we can see that moot's approaching. I hit his tracks again, which is, again, really unlucky. And then finish him off. And then now I can focus on the other moots. Oh, I didn't even notice this. The Moots is actually yelling at me to take the invite to his platoon. I didn't even see that. I don't, because I didn't see it. But, oh well. I'm sitting here because I'm pretty sure I'm spotted by that Moots. And I probably should have pushed up at this point, but I didn't. And now, I believe that Moots is going to push up and go down there. I believe I'm thinking the T-25/2 will spot, or I can spot for them with my binocs on this tank, but it looks like the Moots is pushing down. So I'm going to cover him and then go down there. As you can see, I'm still really cautious of the J-Panther 2 and the T-28 prototype, and I should be playing more aggressive here, but I didn't. And the KV-5 is pretty much left alone in the middle, which is also not good. So, I decide now is the time to push down and help support our other mediums. And the Moots has been spotted, so has the KV-5. And I'm going to help our Moots out with this enemy Moots. But, unfortunately, I did not have the gun elevation, and I should have just gone for the Moots to begin with. But I allow our J-Panther to get hit again, and then I finish off the Moots. And now what I'm doing is I'm flanking around because I know the T-28 prototype is focused on the Moots that's with me. So I'm going to go around, and the J-Panther knows what I'm doing because he says so in the chat as I kill him. Oh, spoiler, I kill him. So I'm moving around. This would be the nice place to have the CDC, is the extra gun depression and the speed. And he gets one shot into me and I finish him off. And then here I am behind the T-28 prototype, which is the best spot you can be. And what I'm doing now is blowing his track off and doing damage, so that way he cannot point his gun at me. And I put another shot into him. And I pick him up for the Top Gun. Thanks to our Moots, he could have shot him and killed him, but he didn't. And now I'm loading APCR for the KV-5. And again, the gun depression is coming back to bite me. But I put one into the KV-5, and another one, a pretty low roll right there. But still, it pushed me over 3,000 damage, which is a good game for this tank for me. Another one into him, and then the Tiger II shows up behind us, along with the Centurion, and unfortunately, I cannot win against a Tiger II, a Centurion, and a KV-5. So that was a loss for one damage shy of 3,500. And let's move on to the next replay. And welcome to the next replay. This is in the Chinese Tier 8 light tank, the WZ-132, and our 268 is noticing that there's no Grill 15s on the NAP team to shoot with HE, and right out of the gate, bump into the GW-100, you know, things are going good. And then he apologizes, but it was my fault as well, so I apologize as well. You know, best to be the good Samaritan rather than an asshole. So, what I'm doing is I'm making a run first to the D1 bush right ahead of me, and then sitting there and watching to see what the team does. And the M48 Patton, as well as I, noticed this, that the northeastern flank, or the northwestern flank, is open. And there are just me and him and the E-75 and potentially Artie covering us. So I turn my tank around and back up into the bush. That way I can get a really quick disengage after I get spotted or shoot someone, because if I shoot someone through this bush I will get spotted. And now it's just a waiting game. Sit on your hands and wait game. And there's an Action 10, which is pretty decent to spot right in the beginning. I'm hoping artillery can hit him, but not behind that building, it doesn't look like. And I request assistance because E-75 and Patton are sitting way back there. It appears the GW100 is helping me, and the E-75 is moving up. However, it does not look like the Patton is, so I'm pretty much on my own. And sorry about this, I'm just going to stop that right now because I get really impatient and scroll the mouse wheel. And our Action 10 is already dead, so, you know, a good start. And there is the E-75, who looks to be using the stock turret and short-barreled 105, so ripperoni to him. And he does bounce the Action 10. And artillery shoots at him and knocks a tree down, so I'm going to scoot back a little bit more so I can spot through the tree. And he gets hit by another artillery. It's either that or it was the 268 on the enemy team. And I could have shot at him there. Excuse me. But I didn't because I figured he would spot me and I didn't want him to spot me. And this E-75 is way overcommitted now. There's no way, nothing I can do to help him. And he gets hit by the 268 and finished off by the Action 10. So, kind of sucks to lose an E-75, but, you know. And here I know he's coming towards me and there is nothing that's going to stop him. So, I put a shot into him and get the hell out of there. And I noticed there is a T-49 in our base, so I am immediately going to go and stop him from esportsing all of our artillery, or attempt to stop it. He could esports me as well. And hello, it's me. Auto aim like a true pro, and just chase him around because he's pretty much ignoring me. Another auto aim, and unfortunately all of our artillery does die due to him and other artillery. And he thinks he can get away from me. Come here, you. That one missed, unfortunately. But so does he, so I can now take my time except for the Centurion Action 10. And I'm just going to quickly finish him off. Except for that one missed. Which is, again, unfortunate even. And blew his tracks off. And gets some distance. He does manage to, I think that was a splash actually, and oh shit, Centurion Action 10. So I am now playing Ring Around the Posy with a tank that can absolutely crush me. But fortunately for me, I have friends. That one bounced, unfortunately, and the AMX 5100 takes him out. So who knew teammates could be reliable? And that makes our base pretty much secure except for that 268. So I'm going to not hunt him, I'm just going to go spot him, or try and spot him, or spot the 268, so my friends in the middle of the map that are in the middle of the map can shoot at him. And just coming over here, seeing what I can see, prepared to turn around and run away, and that's when I get spotted. And there he is, and he is not looking at me. Hello, Smooth Skin. Give me that damage. Tasty. And now he sees me, but he turns away from me, and that shot missed because it wasn't fully aimed. I don't really mind. And now I'm going to sit behind this mound and cower like a little bitch. And then now that I'm unspotted, I'll give it a couple more seconds just in case he decides to blind fire the bush. And then not pop up right over the hill. And he is in fact turned away from me again, even though he knows there is a light tank over here. So I shoot him again. And he still isn't pointing his gun towards me. So, and his tracks are blown off, and I managed to finish him off for 43 damage. And that's the game. Let's take a quick look at the post-game stats for both of those games, and then, well, I guess that'll be it, I guess. Wow, didn't seem like it was that much. Well, anyway, let's go look at them. I'll start off with the Panther 88's game and then move on to this one, just like in the standard order. And here are the post-game stats for those two games, and the first one is the Panther 88, like I mentioned, and I got a Master Gunner, High Caliber, and Top Gun for polishing off those 6 tanks, as well as doing over 1,000 more damage than the next person. And that Centurion on the enemy team did pretty well. 1,153 base XP on a defeat is also pretty good. 29 shots fired, 21 hits, 17 penetrations. I actually managed to block 75 damage somehow. I don't know how. Must have been from the Cromwell firing something. Was there? I could have swore there's a... Oops. Oh, my bad. Yeah, this guy. He must have had like the stock gun or something like that. And I don't run premium, so it's still a decent profit even for a loss. And let us move on to the next one. And here we are with the WZ-132 game. This game was thankfully a victory, and we are about 4th from the top for damage, and the toilet beat us in XP barely. But yeah, that was 15 shots fired, 12 hits, 10 pens. Yeah. Also, 2,500 spotting damage. And 9 base reset points, but, you know. And that was, even though I just about died, still made a little bit of money off of that. So, that was also a pretty decent game. Well, guys, those were 2 games I had in World of Tanks, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.